Yo gang, welcome back to the channel. I am so glad you're here. Today is, I would consider it a special day because I am going to be talking about a pistol that I am not usually very comfortable with, which is a subcompact pistol. I had a lot of ladies asking me about what I would recommend for them to be, what would be a good carry for them. And I usually recommend the Glock 19 because it's what I'm comfortable with, but they're a little more intimidated by the size of it. So what I did was I went and I purchased a subcompact pistol and with a lower caliber than my 19. So I did get one of these, a Glock. And what this is my Glock 42 and chambered in 380 ACP. I don't have anything else besides one pistol chambered in 380 ACP, which is my prized possession. It would be considered an antique. So if you're curious and interested to know what that is, check out my gun collection, not my summer gun collection video, but my first gun collection video that I posted, and you will get a closer look at what that is. But here she is. Wait, let me come back here so you have better light. I'm sure it's kind of dark. Woo, I'm a little excited. I'm excited, a little torn, because like I said, I'm not too big on the subcompact. But it was just the cutest little darn thing, and I couldn't leave without it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Glock 42 chambered in 380 ACP. It comes with two 6-round magazines. I did include a pinky extension on one so that I can have +2. So I have one magazine that holds 8 and I have one that has 6. Here she is. She's Cerakoted with the American flag. She's clear. Let's do that first. There's nothing in it. I did give her a pre-little wipe down, and I greased her up and fixed her so that, see if we don't have any mishaps while we're inside. But sorry about that. I decided to come in the truck because I'm trying to minimize the noise, the background noise about, outside. All right, so we already talked about it. We said it came with 2 magazines. I did upgrade one with the pinky extension, so I have a +2 on one, and I have the regular magazine as it comes with the other one. It comes with your locks. It comes with your board brush. The regular standard Glock pieces that come in your box. A hard case, which you guys know that I am totally about hard cases. It's awesome. We did say it was clear, so she is empty. All right, the weight of this little guy here is 12.17 ounces. So she's extremely light, which is a good thing, and she's very, well, that weight is empty without a magazine. Now, the weight with a loaded magazine is 15.78 ounces, which is still a decent weight, but you can't go wrong. This thing is extremely, extremely small. very, very small and nice. And your overall length dimension on this is 5.94 inches. So that's tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Well, it has the standard Glock grip. It has the safety trigger. It has your mag release. I was feeling it when I did. I'm just gonna put in the magazine so that you can see. Well, it's better than it was, I guess, because I played with it so much last night. The mag release was kind of tight, but it's a lot easier today. All right, because I put the magazine in, we're just gonna safety check it one more time. But yeah, that's all to it. So ladies, we're gonna go inside and we are going to fire her and see what I think. I am gonna keep the talking inside the range as minimum as possible because I know it's very difficult to hear, especially after shots are fired. You have that moment of just, and then you'll hear my voice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try not to say too much. So stick around, we're gonna go inside and we're gonna let off some shots. Let's go. Get my bag. magazine first. struggling with the left side. I feel like that's my issue with the smaller subcompact pistols, but it's okay. There's nothing that practice can't get you through. So we're gonna load her up. I didn't say what we were shooting, but we're shooting the feather. So let me reload and we'll do it again. I think the hardest part of all of this is finding a comfortable position to hold the pistol because it is so small. I do have bigger hands, so I'm finding myself giving too much finger on the trigger that's causing them to go left. So, you know, I had a momentum here and I lost it. We're going to do it again and I can control my finger a little more. Consistent in the same area. My hands are sweating now. The grip, I'm finding it not to be comfortable. Let's keep going. Concentrated right here in this section. We got a few more rounds. Let's try to break up this side at least. So I'm gonna try to cover a little bit and see if we can concentrate on this area. very central, but it's still not where I wanted it to be. But we're gonna go outside and I'm gonna give you an honest opinion on this pistol. Yo gang, this is Corey. We're here at Nexus and I had an excellent experience. We're not even gonna mention the other guys, but if you, the ladies, thank you guys. Man, the staff here is absolutely amazing. The range is clean. Honestly, this feels like the Disney World of gun shops. I'm loving it, Corey. Thank you for the beautiful experience.
Thank you for coming out.
I'll definitely be back. And ladies, thank you guys too. You guys have a wonderful day, but I'm gonna head out. All right, yo, gang. The crew here were excellent. I want to thank Nexus for such great hospitality, but let's get back to this. Now, I don't think you guys ever see me carry or really talk about subcompact pistols because I am not a really big fan of subcompact pistols. Now, I did have an option between the 42 and the 43X. The reason why I went with the 42 was because it was chambered with a smaller round, which is a 380 ACP versus the 9mm. And hoping that it would be more comfortable because the recoil would be less. I can tell you for sure it's not as snappy as my Hellcat. It's not as snappy as my Hellcat and not a better shoot than my Shield Plus, if it makes sense. Am I disappointed? No. What I can say to the ladies that are looking for a smaller pistol and do not want something as big as the Glock 19, would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it, but you must practice. You must practice. Make yourself comfortable, not just because it's subcompact, but because it is a firearm and you're using that to defend your life. Now, had it been my Glock 19, it would have been an excellent shoot. Excellent shoot. My target would have looked a whole lot better. Yes, my groupings were still tight. They were still nice groupings, but not where I wanted them to be. I understand it's my first time shooting this, and yes, I would most likely have to practice if I wanted to use it in, sorry, it's hot. If I would want to use it as my EDC. Now, will I use it? Yes, because it is a lot smaller and a lot easier to conceal, but I mean, as women, we always carrying something, a bag, something to where we would be able to put a bigger firearm in. But if we are in something a little sexier or a little more revealing, then a smaller pistol would be best. But my final thoughts, I like it, but I don't love it. And you guys know that I love the firearm, because you see I use that a lot. I love it. It has nothing to do with the brand. It has nothing to do with the caliber. It's more of it being comfortable in my hands and me feeling 100% confident when I'm holding it. Now, I know 100%ly that I will get the job done with the pistol if need be. But again, practice. It was my first time, but hey, that's my Glock 42, and I hope you guys liked it. Leave in the comments any suggestions. I know I might have been giving it too much finger. I tried to come out a little bit more, focus more on the actual fingertip versus the pad of my finger. But because it's so small, it's kind of an awkward feeling, if you understand. So again, I guess that's where practice would come in. But yo, gang, thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys to pieces, as you already know. Peace.